In a pandemic filled with stops and starts, it feels like people are moving again. Yet rideshare giants Uber and Lyft, they're struggling to bring drivers back, which can mean longer wait times for riders.
After a long trip of traveling, you just kind of want to get home, That's kind of where I'm at with it. I just want to get home.
It's a completely different vibe now, yeah. It's just, it just used to be so convenient.
Because you're waiting?
Yeah, we're waiting.
There were about 17,000 Uber, Lyft, and taxi drivers in Portland 3 years ago. Today, there are only about 6,500. Here he comes. So where have all the drivers gone? How's it going?
All right, how you doing?
Jerald McClinton is an Uber driver. How long have you been driving?
Over 4 years.
So you've seen the ups and downs?
I have.
So where have all the drivers gone?
A lot of drivers are not coming back because they're scared of, the COVID concerns,
During the pandemic, 77% of Uber and Lyft drivers in Portland said COVID was the primary reason they stopped driving.
I don't want to contract something and bring something home. I don't want to, get anyone sick.
Drivers also left because there just wasn't as much demand. Portland went from almost 13 million rides a year in 2019 to roughly 4 million last year. They weren't making as much. Pay models changed, so did bonuses. Drivers worried about safety, and unemployment benefits became available. But now, things are starting to change, and customers are returning to the apps, only to find out, at times, there aren't enough drivers.
Hello, this is Jason.
Jason, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good.
You used to be an Uber driver, right?
Yeah, I drove for about 6 years.
Jason Tim was one of Portland's most popular rideshare drivers with his tricked-out SUV. Uber even featured him in a promotion. But like thousands of other drivers, he left during the pandemic. You think these Uber drivers will come back?
I don't know. I think there's a lot more opportunities for actual jobs out there with benefits and things these days.
Both Uber and Lyft are offering incentives to try and lure drivers back to the apps, but they face stiff competition from other gig services like food delivery.
So a lot of drivers switched to Uber Eats, DoorDash, Instacart, many other gig economy jobs.
Sergio Avidian writes for the blog The Rideshare Guy. Is this problem unique to Uber and Lyft as far as finding workers?
To me, from top to bottom, everybody, was forced to push their reset button and value what they're worth and what they're doing and should they change.
So Uber and Lyft are just like every other company in the country. They're fighting for workers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Sergio, thanks so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kyle. I appreciate it.
It's difficult to gauge whether this driver shortage really impacts how much you pay for a ride. But we do know the pandemic pushed a lot of drivers to quit, thousands of them. So the question is, will these Uber and Lyft drivers come back as Portland starts moving again? Kyle Aboshi, KGW News.